Hey guys, it's Payton. If you're new here, if you are, please hit that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. All that really does is help the chances of other people that are interested in this tutorial better see it. So that's really all it does. But this is something that I get asked constantly. Pretty much every single client I have in the salon, we discuss dry shampoo. When I address a few things about it, which is which one I like, how I apply it, and how to make it last the longest, I guess. So if you want to know anything and everything about dry shampoo, then let's just get started. So dry shampoo is something that I go through very frequently, and for me it's hard to justify purchasing a $25–30 dry shampoo that would only last me maybe a month. So I have tried a million different ones, but I cannot help but keep going back to my Batiste dry shampoo. Now I have blonde hair, so it is a little bit easier for me to get away with the kind of white cast that it can give, but I'm gonna show you how to properly apply it so that even if you do have a dark hue at your roots, then you definitely can get away with it. They do even make one for brunettes in this line, so if that's something that you would be interested in trying, then that is an option for you. My favorite scent is Coconut and Exotic Tropical. You can purchase this at any drugstore, Target, Walmart, Walgreens, Ulta, but I purchased mine at TJ Maxx. They always have like a huge supply of all the different scents of these dry shampoos, and they're like half the price. I know that most like hair products are no bueno from secondhand stores like that, but honestly I've had no problem. They smell fine. I don't think that they're out of date. I don't know, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. If you're an employee there and I'm like doing the wrong thing, let me know, but that's just where I get it. So if you're curious, it is, I still have the tag on here actually. They are $4.79 at TJ Maxx. So I mean, for me, I can justify paying about $4 or $5 a month for a bottle of dry shampoo. So other ones I like, I really like the clean scents that are kind of the striped plain packaging, and then I do like the leopard one. Some people think it's a little too strong, but this is by far my favorite one. So there's that. And my biggest tip for dry shampoo is to put it on clean hair. I learned this a while back and I've never strayed away. It seriously saved my hair. I can now go about 3 days without washing my hair, which is like something I could have never imagined doing previously. I mean, I seriously felt like I needed to wash my hair every single day, and I trained it to go every other day most of the time, but now I can go like 3, and it's amazing. Obviously you still shower in between, but like it's so nice to not have to start from scratch on your hair every single day, and it's so much healthier. So the trick is to do it on clean hair. So this is typically what I do. I shower at night most times, and I'll put my leave-in and then volumizing mousse, and I blow dry it about 50%, mostly just at the roots, and then I'll go to bed with it like probably like 80% dry. I mean, it's hardly damp at all, but I don't scrunch it, I don't do anything like that. This is just my natural hair texture. It's super wavy, it's not really frizzy. I'm honestly very blessed. It holds curl, I can blow dry it really stick straight. It's honestly, it's so easy to work with. But even if you don't, I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of hair texture you have in order to use dry shampoo. So that's besides the point. But this is what I wake up with in the morning. So I did shower last night. It's about midday, and this is what I'm working with. A lot of times I'll have kind of a kink in the back, but I just blow dry that out. A lot of people use a flat iron, but I'll just kind of blow dry it every which way to make it a little bit better playing wise. So I don't know if I'm talking too fast, but I just feel like there's so much I need to say. So this is the star of the show. So what I do, and I see a lot of people like spray directly on their part line, which I'm not about that. I just feel like it it's harder to like hide that, especially when it gets all caked up on your scalp, where your scalp shows. So what I do is, this is kind of hard because I don't have a mirror. So what I do is I take my finger and I part it just like not even half an inch over from where I keep my part. And so I take the dry shampoo and I spray it on that side of the part, and then I do it on this side of the part as well. And the key is to just not mess with it. Let it soak in, let it dry. It is an aerosol, so it can be a little bit wet, but don't worry, I mean, it will dry and soak up the oil. And then the place that I get the most oily is right underneath here from sweating, and then the crown of my head. So I kind of just like pick this up and I pull it forward and I kind of just spray that crown area. And if I feel like I want to do like a little there, I will. But I don't find that I need it in every square inch of my hair. So, and then the other place, I will pick this up and kind of spray right here where it can get the most oily from sweat and stuff. And I just kind of spray. Okay. And then you're gonna go ahead and let that sit for about 5 minutes. I mean, maybe get dressed, put on your shoes, I mean, whatever you need to do to kind of like utilize that time. I don't mess with it immediately. That's like very important, because if you try to get it to work, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. So I'm just gonna explain why I do it on clean hair. So I put it on my clean hair the very first day because it prevents oils from forming. And so a lot of times people think that dry shampoo is to kind of hide the oil after it's already formed. So I feel like that in turn makes me use more product and it makes my hair feel dirtier. This does not make my hair feel dirty. The way that I use it and the way that I rub it in and everything, I really can't even feel it. It just kind of adds texture and a little bit of volume. And obviously keeps it from getting too oily. So usually second day, I don't even have to like touch it up. I mean, I may spray like a squirt if like my crown got a little too oily or something, but pretty much second day I don't have to mess with it at all. And third day is honestly not too bad either, but I will go in and do similar areas that I just did, just to touch it up if necessary. But for the most part, I don't really have to use it too much second and third day. So I use definitely the most amount of product day one, but I just find that it gives my hair great texture. It makes it last longer, and I don't know. I just find that that's the most successful way of doing the whole dry shampoo thing. So I don't want this video to be crazy long, but I just feel like there's like an art to it. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, so it's been a few minutes now. I've rambled probably way too much, and I can feel that it's dry. So all I do, you guys, is just shake it up. So I'll like run my fingers through it, and you don't want to have anything on your hands, so I just washed mine. They're not oily because you don't want to add any more oil, because that was what we just did, was take it away. So I just run my fingers through, and especially my part line, you just kind of want it to disappear. I find that when I do this, it pretty much makes all the white cast disappear, at least for the most part. And I just kind of work it in until I find that it's not detectable. For the most part, I can still see my roots and they are not totally gray. And now my hair feels even cleaner than it did before. Because even with you guys, my hair can sometimes be so oily that when I just wash it the night before and wake up the next day, it's already kind of oily. Like, it is so bad. So doing this saves my life, I promise you. And then I'll just go in and curl a couple pieces to make it look a little bit more polished, and finish it with some texturizing spray. and I'm done. But I just wanted to show you today in this video how I utilize dry shampoo and all my little tips for that. So I hope this was helpful, and if you enjoyed it, like I said, give it a thumbs up, and that's it for today. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.